Hello, hello, hello. It's Monday. It's coffee time. And I've not looked at the news. Not looked at the news yet. Not looked at it. I refuse until this very moment. I've just clicked on it. Top story is I'm a Celebrity News. Food critic Grace Dent has quit. She's jetted back to the UK already. So there you go. So I don't know if they're replacing her with anyone. So spoilers. Mrs. is looking at me all shocked and dejected. Sorry. But let's go back. Let's go back to China. Going back to China. Now we talked about this last week. I think it was last week. Or was it the week before that? I can't remember. You know, it's Cyber Monday. And it's Cyber Monday. It means it's really dark and miserable. You know, it's come up to 1:45. In the morning? No, it's lunchtime, but it's very, very dark out there. But anyway, in China, they've got footage of crowds of people heading to Beijing hospital, suffering with the mystery respiratory illness. Yes, look at them. Look at them. So yeah, and China said, "There's nothing to see. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here." The concerns from the WHO, not the WHO, the other ones, the World Health Organization. They have formally requested information from Beijing, but Chinese Health Ministry says it's all, everything's fine. There's nothing to see, but they can cope with it. But yeah, it's not looking good. In a fresh statement on Sunday, the country's health ministry claimed the surge in cases was caused by the flu and other known pathogens. It's ruled out a novel virus like the one that marked COVID. Yay! And that triggered its own mystery pneumonia wave back in December 2019. Who can remember COVID? A National Health Commission spokesman said the recent clusters of respiratory infections are caused by an overlap of common viruses like flu and RSV, as well as bacteria such as Mycoplasma pneumoniae. They added that the ministry has called upon local authorities to open more fever clinics and to promote the vaccine uptake among children and the elderly. So there you go, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about in China. Nothing to worry about. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. And we go from one respiratory news story to another. And this is interesting, this one. This is interesting. Why is it interesting? Because we kind of followed them. New Zealand. I don't know if you remember it was last year. Was it late last year? Jacinda Ardern. She's the previous leader. She's gone now. She's gone. We don't hear anything from New Zealand anymore now that Jacinda Ardern's gone. Ardern. They brought in a smoking ban. The idea was that anyone who's 15 would never ever smoke because they was going to ban it. And old Dishy Rishi, he followed suit. He said, right, we're going to do that. We're going to do the same. Right? However, right, Christopher Luxon, who was sworn in as New Zealand's new Prime Minister, he looks like generic bald man number 4. Remember, folks, never trust a bald man. He's been sworn in, right? And there's been a U-turn. There's been a U-turn on it, with Luxon saying that a cigarette ban would be too much of an opportunity for a black market to emerge, which would then be largely untaxed. And this is what I said. I said this. I said, let me just adjust. Is that better? Sorry, I had different settings. I said it's all right getting rid of smoking, but how are they going to pay for everything? Because smoking generates an awful lot of income via taxes. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if we follow them. The legislation which passed in 2022 has been praised around the world. and they reckon that 5,000 lives each year could be saved through the new no smoking laws in New Zealand. But yeah, so we've had this massive U-turn, and over here various think tanks have branded Sunak's plan an attack on people's liberties and warned the ban would only drive future smokers into the arms of an unregulated market, and again one that we will not be making any money out of. So watch out. I wonder if similar things can happen over here. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. Top story. Same for the dads. This is very, very top story. Very, very top story. This is Elizabeth Hurley in a bikini. It's a top story. She is 58-year-old in a bikini. There you go. She's on a getaway to Thailand at the moment. Oh, there we go. There's another one. There you go. Something for the dads there. See, the thing is she wears her own bikini line. It's her own. She's very clever. It's all marketing. Honest. This is purely marketing to sell a bikini. Honest. Gov, he said. And it's all done via her socials, apparently. There's lots of pictures. Remember, the old birds are the best these days. Old birds. Forget the young birds. Where were we? So we've done smoking ban. There's a lot of... oh, here we go. Who likes going out? I have warned you, stay at home. But some people like to go out, don't they? They like to get a little bit of culture, go to the theatre perhaps, maybe see a musical. Well, in Manchester at the Palace Theatre on Friday night, some people went to see Hamilton. Again, it's about some bloke in America who sings. I don't know why you want to go and see it, but apparently during the musical a fight broke out between two female audience members. Greater Manchester Police said the injuries sustained by the two audience members were not believed to be life-threatening. And this is Lin-Manuel Miranda, because he's the guy what done it, but he wasn't there. This is when he did it on Broadway. He's the writer creator of it. There's no actual pictures, but we do have a picture of the Palace Theatre up in Manchester, which is kind of nice. Though I'm getting vertigo just looking at that. I feel like I'm going to topple onto the stage. But yeah, apparently women got into fisticuffs earlier in the year at the same theatre. A production of The Bodyguard was cut short after two audience members refused to remain seated and refrained from loudly singing. There you go. So, oh wait a minute, no, we do have a picture from Twitter of the two women fighting. It's a blur of fists, and again, never trust a bald man. I think he's trying to intervene. You know, it's not me. I've never been to Manchester, driven past it, but never been there. It's not me. I don't care what you say. So there you go. Stay at home, folks. Stay at home. Oh, here we go. This is Nightmare Hoarder Neighbours from Hell. Where is this? This is a house in Lancashire. This house was stuffed to the rafters with junk, and it left, well, cleaning crew gobsmacked. I mean, I don't know. I think, you know, a bit of a dust, it'd be fine. So you look at this, you always say, Mrs. Our place isn't that bad. Isn't that bad, is it? And I've seen worse. I've seen it piled to the ceiling on these TV shows. They did find 3 mummified cats in there as well, and this is after. It took them 45 hours to clean the... Oh, there is video. Do you reckon there'll be an advert? There's an advert for a cleaner, of course there is. We're not watching the advert. I'll let the advert play out. It's a Detect Pro cleaner from Shark. I quite like the look of those, but I don't like those lightweight. I like a proper Hoover, you know, proper Hoover, proper vacuum cleaner. Can you allow it to say Hoover? Here we go. Here's the footage. Look at that. That's not that bad. I mean, this is what our house looked like when all those guitars turned up, but it was mainly guitars. It's put me right off buying guitars. And it misses. Put me right off. I just realised my microphones are pointing in the wrong direction then. Oops. Oh, they got a Wii. Maybe they were gamers. If you fancy a brew, I saw a kettle and a cup. If you fancy a brew, that's not that bad. I've seen worse. It's worse when it's like bottles of urine, isn't it? When they got those piled up. So there you go. There you go. But it's all been tied now, so it's not that bad. Let's talk about, we've got some court news. This is Dr. Graham Wheatley. Here he is. He's looking particularly smug, but then I know what he's done and you don't. What's he been up to? Well, the family GP who served as a doctor in the British Army has been banned from treating patients after he groped a colleague's bottom during a drunken formal dinner at a military base. Apparently, the 60-year-old touched the woman on repeated occasions and also accused her of fondling her breast as he adjusted medals he jokingly transferred from his own dinner jacket onto her own evening gown. Now, come on, if you've had a few to drink, your hand's going to slip, aren't you? Your hand's going to slip. During the evening, Wheatley was said to have got extremely inebriated after drinking red wine and was said to be stumbling and unsteady on his feet and also slurring his words. How was he going to pin those medals onto a jacket without copping a feel, you know? But yeah, he got very handsy with the woman and put his arm around her waist and touched her bottom on more than one occasion. She said she was to be tearful, visibly distressed and shocked by the encounter. And the Medical Practitioners Tribunal Service, Wheatley, who runs the Munro Medical Centre GP surgery in Spalding, Lancashire, was suspended from practice for 6 weeks after he was found guilty of sexually motivated misconduct and sexual harassment. Here he is. He's cut a cake. Is that celebrating 100 bottoms he's pinched? Is it 100? I'm not sure if that's 100. Looks like 100. I'm joking. But he's since resigned from now his role from a security organisation and is planning to appeal. The incident occurred in November 2021 when Wheatley, who served as a medical officer between 1986 and 2001, attended a 3-day tri-service trainers conference which culminated in a formal dinner in the officers' mess. And he was a mess. He was a mess at the end. Yeah, so don't touch anyone. Don't even touch yourself. You know, certainly don't touch yourself in public. Meanwhile, it's chilly. It is chilly, and I'm not even wearing my jumper. My jumper's over there. I was what was I doing? I was wasting my time cleaning the rust off screws and bolts. I'll tell you about it one day. So I was working up a sweat, a lot of elbow grease involved. Yeah, don't worry, it's guitar related. Parts of Britain were hit by the first snows of autumn today as the cold weather blew in from Scandinavia, promising temperatures to plunge as low as -8. Excellent. Shall we have a little look? Oh, this is up in County Durham this morning. Looks like a picture postcard. It's feeling a lot like Christmas. And oh look, there's at the Lexus Ski Centre in the Cairngorms. Well, you'd want snow in the Cairngorms at a ski centre, otherwise it'd be pretty boring. And there is a potential snow event. Mix of rain. Oh, it's just 75% chance of it coming in. Great. Fantastic. And yeah, that's back in the Highlands, back in County Durham. Just pictures of snow. There's a weatherman. There's the Met Office charts. It'll be fine. A little bit of snow. Didn't kill anyone, did it? Yeah, all those people have fallen over in the snow. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to find good stories. There aren't any. Ah, here we go. This is an interesting one. Oh, I've actually seen another one, but we'll do this one first. The Tudor Trust, it's one of Britain's wealthiest charities, is undergoing a bit of a makeover, a woke makeover, and apparently it's getting rid of its entire board of trustees. And this is all part of an anti-racism diversity drive, because it branded itself white and privileged. Okay. Yeah, the campaign has meant stopping all grants for 20 months while it rethinks its future and staff learn about racial justice and white supremacy culture. Because, you know, the UK, biggest white supremacy... we didn't get the people to sit at the back of the bus. That was America. We've imported all this culture from America. You know, it's such a horrible racist country that people come over here in dinghies. You know, it's just such a load of grifting cobblers. It's just ridiculous. But remember, folks, don't be a racist. Being a racist is stupid. Only stupid people are racist. Hate everyone like I do. Saves a lot of time. That's a joke. The organisation, which has assets of around £288 million and gives about 20 million a year to good causes, was founded in 1955 at bequest by Sir Godfrey Mitchell, founder of building giant George Wimpey. I thought it was Mr. Wimpey that did that. I could go for a bender in a bun right now. And several, again, people in America are not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. No one's watching anyway. What am I worried about? Yes, but anyway, his descendants are trustees, but they face the sack, potentially ending the family's key role in the trust. He bequeathed the trust. His descendants get booted out because they're... Oh, it's insanity. Do you think he would have wanted this? Do you think he would have wanted this? Absolutely not. The trust is recruiting three or four new trustees, including a new chairman, in the first round of shake-ups, which will see them refresh the board over a 12-month period. The role of chair designate is advertised as part-time, with a salary of £18,000. Yeah, that's not a lot, is it? That's only 5 days a month, though. That's good money. Yeah, Director Christopher Graves retired in February, and here he is. Well, he is very white, and look at him. That is the smile of a privileged white man, if ever I've seen one. And who else is out? And oh, here you go. The changes are being overseen by interim director Raji Hunjan. There you go, and she ticks the boxes. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Diversity is wonderful. Surely it should be on the basis of merit. I mean, I know he's got his descendants there, but they earn it because they're his descendants. They're his guiding hands. Yeah, but yeah, I might give it a go because, you know, I'm a minority. I'm a bald man who does YouTube, and we're in the minority, aren't we? So maybe, yeah. Apparently, this was all triggered by the Black Lives Matter protests. Again, another American cause. I'll tell you, we're going to fast forward to five years down the line, right? It's going to be revealed that the new trustees have conned the money out of money, right? And it collapses with massive debts because all the money's been embezzled. I'm calling it now, right? And I'm not equating that with that, but it's because his people, you know, his descendants are no longer involved, and grifters are going to come in and exploit the situation because that's how these things goes. It's never based on the best people. It's always the grifters who, you know, they circle like sharks, and that's what this is all about. It's all a grift. Open up to, you know, meritocracy. You know, merit. Be good at it. You know. I mean, I'm sure there are some capable people of colour that can do this without having to be, you know, it's pandering. It's just pandering. Meanwhile, let's go. It's Christmas. isn't it? Are you feeling a lot like Christmas? It's not even December yet, end of the week. But at Lakeside. Lakeside is a shopping centre in Essex, and here it is. They're having a great time there. It's a Christmas wonderland in Lakeside. My idea of hell, to be honest. But yeah, 2 people were hurt. One rushed to hospital after the Christmas Wonderland ride went wrong, and paramedics and police were called there on Saturday evening and took a man to the Royal London Hospital. Yeah, apparently 2 guests were hurt on the Super Trooper Avalanche ride. A witness said security staff stopped people from going on the ride after it had made really weird noises. It was chewing up the legs of one of the victims. It doesn't say what happened. Super Trooper Funfair ride has seats attached to arms which are lifted into the air and spun around, and it's been shut down after an investigation is carried out by the Health and Safety Executive. And there you go. But there's no pictures of it. There's no pictures of the ride or people getting thrown off. Bit boring, but yeah. What else have we got? Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something we can do. What can we do that isn't a royal story? There's a lot of royal stuff. Oh, this is where are we? This is in May 2022, and this is Kevin Davis, right? He was working at a doorman at For Your Eyes Only, I guess that's a nightclub, right, in Cardiff, when he set about Michael Barraclough, who'd been on his way home after seeing Ed Sheeran at the Principality Stadium that day, and CCTV picked up, well, this. It's at the top of the screen here. A completely unprovoked attack. He was talking to his girlfriend, and yeah, the bouncers gave him a hammering. Wow. So I guess this is court news. And this is footage captured by nearby CCTV. Davis of Blenheim Gwent was convicted of causing grievous bodily harm, not half, and handed a 12-month suspended sentence. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That'll teach him. Whereas Mr. Barraclough suffered a broken cheekbone, eye socket, and jaw. And and this is the thug who you need to keep an eye out for. So that's the one you need to keep an eye out for him. But you won't see him coming because he attacks you from behind like a pussy. Yeah, like he did just then. Nuhu Gobir, prosecuting, said Davis delivered a blindside punch to the right side of his face, then sends the complainant to the floor. I mean, that's almost I think that's an attempted murder charge. That could be a one punch kill. That could be. Davis claimed he stepped in to protect Mr. Barraclough's girlfriend after claiming the victim was being aggressive to her. Jurors were told the couple had argued whilst walking down St Mary Street whilst looking for food. It's not his. And here are the couple. Obviously, this is them now. They're probably a little bit drunk, trying to find somewhere to eat. And yeah, but 12 months suspended. So there you go. Really. Meanwhile, are we celebrating Christmas too early? Right. This is up on Good Morning Britain, whatever that is. Oh, it's a TV show. Apparently, an influencer said Who's it? Who's the influencer? Sophia Ferrari Wheels. Ferrari Wheels. Ferrari Wheels. Is that Wheels spelled Wills? Ferrari Wheels. Now either she's got a sense of humour or her parents have got a sense of humour. Anyway, she says she was on Good Morning Britain. Have we got this? Have we got her? Yeah, she looks a bit. She don't look cool. Yeah. She puts her tree up immediately after bonfire night. Right. This is top content. Meanwhile, Mike McLean. I remember Mike McLean. God, he's aged. Never trust a bald man. He said that it's wrong, and that is quality journalism, isn't it? That is quality journalism for you. There you go. Quality journalism. Quality. Oh, that's not good. But we'll do it anyway. Weddings are a great time. Not this one though. In Thailand. This was again. This is such a weird story. This is at the Wang Nam Kiao district in northeast Thailand, where a wedding party was being held for Chaturong Suksuk and Kachana Pachuntuek. Right. So there were celebrations going on, and people noticed that Chaturong, who was a former soldier and Paralympic athlete, looked angry. He'd had a row with his bride about insecurities over his disability. He then stormed out of the venue, right, and then returned. Here he is. So this is the groom, right? And here he is getting married. This is the ceremony, and let's get his bride up. This is his wife. I guess something for the dads. I suppose so. I don't know. But anyway, he stormed out, returned with a 9mm gun, and went on a shooting spree. Yeah, killing his wife, his mother-in-law, and guests before turning the gun on himself. That escalated quickly. That's the story. I mean, I can imagine the guests going, "Do we get the wedding presents back, or is that who gets to keep the wedding presents?" You know, and can imagine, you know, who caught the bride's bouquet. They must be thinking, "God, this is a bit unlucky." There you go. And but yeah, they're looking at tightening the gun controls in Thailand now. Of course they are. It's just stay at home. Just stay at home. What we need to do. Meanwhile, we move from this is the extreme. It's the extreme. I'm going to show you a picture. This woman is the worst kind of woman. Right. This is Anne Seago. She's a retired music teacher. Look at her. Look at her. Stare into the face of evil. Yeah, evil. And why is she evil? Well, right. Her local council, right, have had a go at her. Right, she got a written warning from her council saying that she'll be issued with a community protection notice and fined £100 if she doesn't cease her antisocial behaviour. Now, what's she doing? What is she doing? This is from Field Council. Where's that? I don't know. Where's Field? Does it say where that is? Oh, there's a lot to read. Anyway, so she got a letter from. So I'll show you the letter from Field Council, and they've even had environmental health officers drive past, checking up on her. What did this evil woman do? What has she been up to? Let's stare at her again. Let's look at her. Boo! Boo! Do you know what she dared to do? She dared to feed the birds in her back garden. The swine! How dare she? Of course, I'm playing up there. Yeah, they're basically saying that she is committing antisocial behaviour because one of her neighbours complained. And yeah, people go past from the council and look to see if there are any pigeons or seagulls on her roof, because they're causing a nuisance. Now imagine if the seagulls land anywhere. They don't necessarily, you know what seagulls are like. If the weather's bad, they come in and land. Will she get a fine just if seagulls? But yeah, it's I don't think it's very nice. And this guy, right? This is Alan Oldfield, no relation to Mike, or maybe he is. He earns £93,699 a year in taxpayer money, right? And he's the council chief, right? I tell you who's the face of evil. Him. Harassing a 97-year-old lady who enjoys feeding the birds. But he didn't respond to them when they asked for comment, because he's a coward. He's a coward. So yeah, Mrs. Ego lives with her son Alan, and he's worried that the recent battle with the council could put his mother's life at risk. You know, the stress might kill her. And yeah, I think it's they've described it as draconian. I mean, really. Oh, it's Lytham St Anne's. That's Field Council. Right, up in Lancashire. Boo, they're bullies. Bullies. Boo. What else have we got? Have we got any animal stories? Meanwhile, the prodigy have gone woke. Yes, one of their famous songs from 1997. Who remembers "Smack My Bitch Up"? Oh, we used to. Well, we loved singing to that, and getting down with the prodigy and poor old Keith Flint. Let's remember Keith. Poor old Keith, on antidepressants, ended up killing himself. I think there's a link. But anyway, they have now changed the words. Yeah, Maxim, who's taken over as the lead singer of the band, no longer sings "Smack My Bitch Up." He omits the line and just talks about, you know, what's the line? "Change my pitch up," which was always in it, but they've dropped the line because they're scared of offending bitches, and that's a bad thing or good thing. I can't remember. It's just a song. I don't think anyone has, you know, I don't think it's encouraged anyone to beat their bitch. That didn't sound too good. Could refer to a dog though, couldn't it? That's not good. That's not good either. Yeah, ban it. Ban everything. Ban everything. We've got some Christmas fails. God, it's early. It's not even December yet, and we're doing Christmas fails. This is people have gone to Reddit, which has been collated into a gallery by Yahoo. And do you know what? The Daily Mail have stolen it. And I'm stealing it too, because do you know what? It is Christmas, and sometimes it's better to give than to receive. Anyway, these Christmas lights in Greece. Let's see. You've got the balls there, and you've got the candle, and yeah. I guess we've all just got filthy minds. I can't. What semen? I will. Will I semen still seeking? Okay. I think somebody's moved the letters around. And underpants. Who knows this? Underpants. That was one high street in the UK. They decided to have underpants. And a meat nativity for you. I don't even know what's going on there. A rather busty Rudolph. This isn't real. They're making this up. I am dreaming of a white Christmas, indeed. Sorry, I just can't go over the other one. I don't even know what's going on. And it's a tree ornament that's supposed to be baby Jesus, though it looks a lot more scary than that. And Cold Hands Walmart. So it looks like they're opening themselves up for an examination. That's all I'm seeing. Oh boy. Another little baby Jesus that looks a little bit either like a big toe or something else. Big toe. I'm just going to go with big toe. There you go. Your Christmas is ruined. I thank you. What else? There must be an animal story on here somewhere. We can go to Disney. Who wants to go to Disneyland? Right? Do you want to go to Disneyland? And holiday makers, they went to Disneyland, and let's just say it got a little bit weird. It got a little bit weird in Disneyland. Why? Because while I was there, a member of staff decided to get naked and writhe around. There he's been led away on one of the rides. Yeah, he left his pile of clothes on the floor and basically writhed around on the iconic "It's a Small World" exhibition, and posed with the animatronic figures. One visitor shouted they should stop the music as jingle bells continued to accompany his rather lurid display. There you go. So let's still looking for the animal story. I think it's refreshed the page. Oh no. There isn't an animal story. Oh my god. What am I going to do? Oh, here we go. This isn't an animal story though. I saw this one earlier. I actually retweeted this one. A social media influencer, Lily Davis, and her husband Paul, both of them from Salt Lake City, went to they went on holiday. Did they go to Disneyland? I don't know. But they shared Disney themed posts on their TikTok, and here she is. She looks a bit mad, I must admit. Crazy bitch face. Yeah, am I allowed to say that? Well, anyway, what she did, right, is issues with her husband and children. She created a spreadsheet. Again, somebody managed to get like a screenshot of the spreadsheet she created for her children, and that spreadsheet was created by her so that they could make 40 TikToks and videos on, across TikTok and Instagram. So she's basically monetizing her kids on holiday, and people are furious and outraged because she says that she's exploiting them. I think it's a good thing. Good thing. Get your kids working for you. How do you think they afforded the holiday? But apparently, someone said they get the parents profit a hefty $2,150 each Instagram photo feed post or reel, and $1,150 for each TikTok video. Bloody hell! This is where we're going wrong, missus. We should get the kids to do this. I'm going to search, see if there are any animal stories. Oh, here we go. I've got one. It wasn't on the front page, but we're going to Indonesia, Jakarta. Was it my wife went to Indonesia, Jakarta. No, she went of her own accord. You can also use Jamaica, but I'm going for Jakarta there. Anyway, a critically endangered Sumatran rhino has been born, right, in the western island of Sumatra on Saturday. It's the second Sumatran rhino born in the country this year, and a welcome addition to the species. Currently numbers fewer than 50 animals. The female, named Delilah, gave birth to a 25 kilo, 55 pound male calf at the sanctuary for Sumatran rhinos in Waikambas National Park in Lumpung province, which is at the southern tip of the island. His father is Harapan, who was born at Cincinnati Zoo in 2006. And she'll have a little look at him. Oh, look at his little face. Oh, little rhino baby. There you go. He was born on Saturday, November the 25th. There you go. And he's one of the critically endangered Sumatran rhinos. And there we go. There's another picture of him with a worker there. And is that his mum? Yeah, that's his mum. There we go. So that's the animal story for today. I do believe I've done enough damage. Shall we see if there's anybody in? 13 people in. It's a fucking party. Payne's in. He said, the Who? Talking about my respiratory infection. Hope I die before I get a cold. Clive's in. He says, hi Clive. Payne says, my words were corrected from respiratory to repertory. Well, I knew what you meant. And I said respiratory. I auto-corrected your autocorrect. Payne says, I'm going to declare myself Native American. There must be some cash in the UK. Nobody would check. You can declare yourself what you are. And the thing is we have to believe you. We have to believe you. You know, I declare I'm a successful YouTuber. And you've got to believe me. Payne says CCTV, Cardiff Council Television. Andrew's in. He says hi. Payne says sold for your Ferrari wheel. Again, Ferrari wheels. Someone's got a sense of humour. It's like Mini Driver, isn't it? That's a good one. Andrew says my car looks like a Ferrari. So people, you keep going on about that. And Payne says Field Council is next to Hedge End. Okay. And then this is I guess it's the Prodigy story. He's a foyer smarter twisted curtain maker. Okay. Payne says it was supposed to be wise men still seek him. I just saw semen. I mean, that was it. Because, you know, I love that badge. It's actually a magnet. It's not a badge, it's a magnet. We had it on the fridge for a while. There we go. That's where we keep it. Dog cam. No, she's not in here. She ran off earlier. Though I can do. Are you ready for this? I'm going to do guitar cam. There you go. That's a Fender Coronado 2, which I got off of eBay, and I've been cleaning the rust off. How'd you get rusty nuts? What, Ed Sheeran? No, it's just his hair colour. Payne said he made an exhibition of himself. He certainly did. And Cole says, I like the underpants lights. Look superb. But do you take them down? And AJ's in. He says, hey. And that was it. That was the news. Killing the channel one video at a time. You know, you've got to drink up. It's pissing down out there. I don't want to go out in that. Soupy soup for lunch. Drink it up. Ta-ta.